County Kerry is a county in Ireland. It is located in the southwest region and is also part of the province of Munster. It is named after the Chiarraí who lived in part of the present county. Kerry County Council is the local authority for the county and Chiarraí serves as the county town. The population of the county was 145,502 in 2011, according to the 2011 census. Geography and political subdivisions. Kerry is the fifth largest of the 32 counties of Ireland by area and the 13th largest by population. Uniquely, it is bordered by only two other counties, County Limerick to the east and County Cork to the southeast. The county town is Chiarraí. The diocesan see is Killarney, which is one of Ireland's most famous tourist destinations. The lakes of Killarney, an area of outstanding natural beauty, are located in Killarney National Park. The tip of the Dingle Peninsula is the most westerly point of Ireland. Baronies. There are 9 historic baronies in the county. While baronies continue to be officially defined units, they are no longer used for many administrative purposes. Their official status is illustrated by place names orders made since 2003, where official Irish names of baronies are listed under administrative units. Clan Morris, Clan Muris, Corcagwinny, Corcadurvna, Duncaran North, Duncherain Twide, Duncaran South, Duncherain Thies, Glanarort, Blian Naruishse, Iritaconna, Orictui Chonchur, Ivera Peninsula, Uibh Rathich, Maguna High, Myg Coinchin, Trufanacme, Triarcher and Aicme. Towns and villages: Abbeydorney, Mainastir Odt Orna, Anashco, Apian and Scale, Ardfit, Ardefharta, Asdi, Easdaoi, Bale Narnal, Bale Narnal, Bilinskaligs, Bale and Sealg, Ballybunion, Bale and Buanayanai, Ballyduff, and Bale Dove, Bale and Fairtearai, Bale and Fairtearai, Ballyha, Bale Uicha, Ballyhike, Bale Uitide, Ballylongford, Beircute al Athalongfwart, Ballymackelligot, Bale Mhic Elagoid, Barraduff, Bardove, Beaufort, Leos and Fuca, Blenaville, Cather Emho Rain, Brosna, Brosnich, Cather Daniel, Cather Donnell, Cather Savine, Cather Sidepeen, Camp and Com, Castle Cove and Sioperdove, Castle Gregory, Kylan Greer, Castle Island, Oilian Chiarraí, Castlemaine, Kylan Narmange, Causeway and Totcher, Cloana and Clocan, Caudle, Caudle, Cremain and Croman, Currins, Narquirini, Currow, Corra, Derrymore, Dwarmore, Derrynane, Dwarfianan, Dingle, Dangianuichuis, Dua, Dubhath, Dunchowan, Dunchowan, Farranfor, and Firanfua, Fennet, and Fenite, Feothanac, and Feothanac, Fireys, Narfoidra, Fanug, Fionuag, Foilmore, Failmoya, Fiber, and Fardback, Glenbay, Blianbyther, Glencar, Blian Chartai, Glenflesk, Blian Fleisch, Nevegilla, Neamgoleth, Inch, Ince, Kenmare, Needine, Kilcummin, Silchuimine, Kilflynn, Silflen, Kilgobnet, Silgobnate, Kilgarvan, Silgarbine, Killarney, Silena, Kilorglan, Silorglan, Kilmorna, Silwownai, Kilmoyley, Silmhaoil, Knightstown, Bale and Ridire, Knocknegoshel, Crocknarg Highseal, Knockanua, Crockaniuir, Laura, Lathreach, Lerug, and Lig, Lisbol, Leos Poil, Lisselton, Leos Elton, Listowel, Leos Tuatile, Lixnor, Lixnamha, Lyricrumpana, Ladar and Crompane, Milltown, Bale and Muilin, Moyvane, Mymhean, Portmagee, and Calad, Rathmore, and Rathmhor, Scartaglan, Scareteach and Glynay, Smerick, Ardnark Ithne, Steam, and Snade, Spa and Spa, Spa and Spa, Stradborley, and Thradbile, Tarbert, Terbet, Templino, and Timpaulenua, Trali, Chiarraí, Tuosist, Tuathosiasta, Valentia Island, Deborah, Ventry, Chiarraí, Waterville, and Coira, Townlands Cool, Gariv, and 3 Chuilgab, Agado, Achardio, Maglas. Other areas are Narkithni, Sliab Luishra, Corcaduvna, Bunard. Physical geography. Kerry faces the Atlantic Ocean and, typically for an eastern Atlantic coastal region, features many peninsulas and inlets, principally the Dingle Peninsula, the Avera Peninsula, and the Beara Peninsula. The county is bounded on the west by the Atlantic Ocean and on the north by the River Shannon. Kerry is one of the most mountainous regions of Ireland and contains 2 of its 3 highest mountains, Contae Hill, part of the McGillycuddy's Reeks Range, and Mount Brandon, part of the Slievemish Range. Just off the coast are a number of islands, including the Blasket Islands, Valentia Island and the Skelligs. Skellig Michael is a World Heritage Site, famous for the medieval monastery clinging to the island's cliffs. The county contains the extreme west point of Ireland, Dunmore Head on the Dingle Peninsula, or including islands, Tirrit Island, part of the Blaskets. The most westerly inhabited area of Ireland is Dunchawan, on the Dingle Peninsula. The River Feel, the River Lorne and the Rorty River flow through Kerry, into the Atlantic. Climate. The North Atlantic Current, part of the Gulf Stream, flows north by Kerry and the west coast of Ireland, resulting in milder temperatures than would otherwise be expected at the 52 north latitude. This means that subtropical plants such as the strawberry tree and tree ferns, not normally found in northern Europe, thrive in the area. Because of the mountainous area and the prevailing southwesterly winds, Kerry is among the regions with the highest rainfall in Ireland. Due to its location, the area is the site of a weather reporting station on Valentia for many centuries. The Irish record for one-day rainfall is 243.5 mm, recorded at Claw Lake, in Kerry in 1993. In 1986, the remnants of Hurricane Charlie crossed over Kerry as an extratropical storm causing extensive rainfall, flooding and damage. History. Kerry means the people of Ciar, which was the name of the pre-Gaelic tribe who lived in part of the present county. The legendary founder of the tribe was Ciar, son of Fergus MacRoich. In Old Irish, Ciar meant black or dark brown, and the word continues in use in modern Irish as an adjective describing a dark complexion. The suffix "ry", meaning people, tribe, is found in various Rye place names in Ireland, such as Osry, Osry deer people, tribe. The county's nickname is the Kingdom, Lordship of Ireland on the 27th of August 1329, by letters patent, Maurice Fitzgerald. 1st Earl of Desmond was confirmed in the feudal seniority of the entire county palatine of Kerry, to him and his heirs male, to hold of the crown by the service of one knight's fee. In the 15th century, the majority of the area now known as County Kerry was still part of the County Desmond, the Westminster seat of the Earl of Desmond, a branch of the Hiberno-Norman Fitzgerald dynasty, known as the Geraldines. Kingdom of Ireland in 1580, during the Second Desmond Rebellion, one of the most infamous massacres of the 16th century, the Siege of Smerwick, took place at Dun and Oiar near Ardnarkithni at the tip of the Dingle Peninsula. The 600-strong Italian, Spanish and Irish papal invasion force James Fitzmaurice Fitzgerald was besieged by the English forces and massacred. In 1588, when the fleet of the Spanish Armada in Ireland were returning to Spain during stormy weather, many of its ships sought shelter at the Blasket Islands and some were wrecked. During the 9 Years' War, Kerry was again the scene of conflict, as the O'Sullivan Bear clan joined the rebellion. In 1602, the castle at Dunboy was besieged and taken by English troops. Donald O'Sullivan Bear, in an effort to escape English retribution and to reach his allies in Ulster, marched all the clan's members' independents to the north of Ireland. Due to harassment by hostile forces and freezing weather, very few of the 1,000 O'Sullivans who set out reached their destination. In the aftermath of the war, much of the native-owned land in Kerry was confiscated and given to English settlers or planters. The head of the McCarthy-Moore family, Florence McCarthy, was imprisoned in London and his lands were divided between his relatives and colonists from England, such as the Brown family. In the 1640s, Kerry was engulfed by the Irish Rebellion of 1641, an attempt by Irish Catholics to take power in the Protestant Kingdom of Ireland. The rebellion in Kerry was led by Donogh McCarthy, 1st Viscount Muskerry. McCarthy held the county during the subsequent Irish Confederate Wars, and his forces were among the last to surrender to the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland in 1652. The last stronghold to fall was Rosscastle, near Killarney. United Kingdom. In the 17th and 18th centuries, Kerry became increasingly populated by poor tenant farmers, who came to rely on the potato as their main food source. As a result, when the potato crop failed in 1845, Kerry was very hard hit by the Great Irish Famine of 1845–49. In the wake of the famine, many thousands of poor farmers emigrated to seek a better life in America and elsewhere. Kerry was to remain a source of emigration until recent times. Another long-term consequence of the famine was the land war of the 1870s and 1880s, in which tenant farmers agitated, sometimes violently, for better terms from their landlords. War of Independence and Civil War. In the 20th century, Kerry was one of the counties most affected by the Irish War of Independence and Irish Civil War. In the War of Independence, the Irish Republican Army fought a guerrilla war against the Royal Irish Constabulary and British military. One of the more prominent incidents in the conflict in Kerry was the Siege of Chiarraí in November 1920. When the Black and Tans placed Chiarraí under curfew for a week, burned many homes, and shot dead a number of local people in retaliation for the IRA killing of 5 local policemen the night before. Another was the Headford Junction ambush in spring 1921, when IRA units ambushed a train carrying British soldiers outside Killarney. About 10 British soldiers, 3 civilians and 2 IRA men were killed in the ensuing gun battle. Violence between the IRA and the British was ended in July 1921, but 9 men, 4 British soldiers and 5 IRA men, were killed in a shootout in Castle Island on the day of the truce itself, indicating the bitterness of the conflict in Kerry. Following the Anglo-Irish Treaty, most of the Kerry IRA units opposed the settlement. One exception existed in Listowel, where a pro-treaty garrison was established by local Flying Column Commandant Thomas Kennelly in February 1922. This unit consisted of 200 regular soldiers along with officers and NCOs. A batch of rifles, machine guns and a Crossley tender were sent from Dublin. Listowel would remain a base for those supporting the treaty throughout the conflict. The town was eventually overcome by superior numbers of anti-treaty forces belonging to the Kerry No. 2 and 3 brigades in June 1922. In the ensuing civil war between pro- and anti-treaty elements, Kerry was perhaps the worst affected area of Ireland. Initially the county was held by the anti-treaty IRA, but it was taken for the Irish Free State after seaborne landings by National Army troops at Fennet, Tarbert and Kenmare in August 1922. Thereafter the county saw a bitter guerrilla war between men who had been comrades only a year previously. The Republicans, or Irregulars, mounted a number of successful actions, for example attacking and briefly retaking Kenmare in September 1922. In March 1923, Kerry saw a series of massacres of Republican prisoners by National Army soldiers in reprisal for the ambush of their men, the most notorious being the killing of 8 men with mines at Ballyseedy, near Chiarraí. The internecine conflict was brought to an end in May 1923 as the rule of law was re-established following the death of IRA Chief of Staff Liam Lynch, and the order by Frank Aiken to dump all arms. Local government. County Council. The principal local authority is Kerry County Council. The council provides a number of services including planning, roads maintenance, fire brigade, council housing, water supply, waste collection, recycling and landfill, higher education grants and funding for arts and culture. Town councils. An additional tier of local government existed in the three largest towns in the county, Chiarraí, Listowel and Chiarraí, until the 2014 local elections were held on 23 May 2014. These elections were held following the changes effected by the Local Government Reform Act 2014. The Act abolished town councils and introduced municipal districts. County Kerry was divided into 4 municipal districts, which are identical with the local electoral areas used for election of councillors. Parliamentary representation. Kerry is represented in Dáil Éireann by 6 TDs returned from 2 parliamentary constituencies. Following boundary changes in 2011, County Kerry, along with western parts of County Limerick, returns 6 TDs to the Dáil. Each of the following constituencies returns 3 deputies to the Dáil: Kerry North, West Limerick and Kerry South. The TDs elected to the 31st Dáil Éireann at the 2011 general election were Kerry North, West Limerick, Jimmy Deenahan, Martin Ferris, Arthur Spring; Kerry South, Brendan Griffin, Tom Fleming, Michael Healy-Rae. Culture. As a region on the extremity of Ireland, culture of Kerry was less susceptible to outside influences and has preserved the Irish language, Irish traditional music, song and dance. The Sliab Luishra area of northeast Kerry bordering Limerick and Cork is renowned for its traditional music, dance and song, especially its slides, polkas and fiddle playing. The Siam Satire Centre in Chiarraí is a hub of traditional Irish pastimes. Corca Duivna and Uibh Rathich are considered Gael-touched regions, and Irish culture is also very strong in these areas. The Blasket Islands off the Dingle Peninsula are known for their rich literary heritage, with authors such as P. Sayers, Maurice O'Sullivan and Thomas O'Criain all writing books about life on the islands, which were evacuated in 1953. John B. Keane, a native of Listowel, is considered one of Ireland's greatest playwrights and is known for his works such as The Field, Sive and Big Maggie. Sport. Gaelic games. Kerry is known for its senior Gaelic football team. Gaelic football is by far the dominant sport in the county. Kerry has the most successful of all football teams. The Kerry footballers have won the Sam Maguire Cup 37 times, with the next nearest team Dublin on 24 wins. Hurling is popular at club level in North Kerry, although the county has only won one All-Ireland Senior Hurling Championship, in 1891. The senior team currently compete in the Christy Ring Cup. Association football. The Kerry District League is the main competition for association football in the county. Chiarraí Dynamos have represented Kerry in the A Championship, while they and Killarney Celtic all also competed in the Munster Senior League during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Cricket. A move to further the growth of cricket in the county was underway following Ireland's performance at the 2011 Cricket World Cup. Irish language. There are 6,083 Irish language speakers in County Kerry, with 4,978 native speakers within the Kerry Gael-touched. This doesn't count the 1,105 attending the 4 Gael Scoils and 2 Gael Choleaster outside the Kerry Gael-touched. Places of interest. Kerry, with its mountains, lakes and Atlantic coastline, is among the most scenic areas in Ireland and is among the most significant tourist destinations in Ireland. Killarney is the centre of the tourism industry, which is a significant element of the economy in Kerry. The Kerry Way, Dingle Way and Beara Way are walking routes in the county. The Ring of Kerry on the Iverra Peninsula is a popular route for tourists and cyclists. The pedestrian version is the scenic Kerry Way, which follows ancient paths generally higher than that adopted by the Ring of Kerry. Attractions. The Linscaleagues, Banner Strand, Blasket Islands, Blennerville Windmill, Caranta Hill, Connor Pass, Dingle Peninsula, Atakua, ecclesiastical sites at Ardfit, Fennet Harbour, Gellerus Oratory, Killarney National Park, Kerry County Museum, Lakes of Killarney, Maharees, Mount Brandon, Muckross House, Ratty Round Tower and Sheila Nagig, Ring of Kerry, Ross Castle, Scotia's Grave, Siamsar Tyre, Skellig Michael, Torque Waterfall, Eurostone Circle, Media. County Kerry has 3 local newspapers, the Kerryman and the Kerry's Eye published in Chiarraí, and the Kingdom, published in Killarney. The county has a commercial radio station, Radio Kerry, which commenced operations in 1990. RTE Radio na Gaeltacht has a studio in Bale na Nal in the West Kerry Gaeltacht.